Your person heard something about you yesterday and it's keeping them awake. What if it's true? My beloved child, stay right here and don't even think of scrolling. Something was said about you last night. Something that reached the ears of the one who still holds your name quietly in their heart. Since that moment, their entire night has turned into a storm they can't silence. They kept replaying the words they heard over and over. Their heart trembling between belief and denial, every whisper felt like a knife cutting through the picture of you they once held so close. Don't skip, because what they heard wasn't just gossip. It was a seed meant to test the truth of what they feel for you. At 2:47 a.m., they turned off their phone and stared into the ceiling, remembering every moment with you. The way you smiled, the way you disappeared without saying much. They felt the weight of something unfinished pressing against their chest. They wanted to reach out, but something stopped them. Pride, fear, or maybe the thought that what they heard could destroy everything they once believed about you. Stay till the end, because what's about to unfold might change everything. Their best friend was the one who told them. A sentence that began with, "I shouldn't tell you this," and ended with silence that echoed like thunder. And now your person can't stop wondering if those words were a warning or a trap. All day they've been fighting between calling you and pretending they don't care. But their eyes betray them. Every message they receive, they hope it's from you. Every ring makes their heart skip. Something huge is waiting for you in this truth. They replayed your last conversation in their head, searching for hidden meanings. Every goodbye feels heavier now. Every pause feels suspicious. But deep inside, they're realizing something. Maybe what they heard about you isn't a betrayal. It's destiny trying to pull the truth into the light. You see, sometimes heaven allows a rumor to awaken what silence buried. Sometimes love has to be shaken before it remembers its power. And right now, your person is standing at the edge of realization. They're not angry. They're afraid. Afraid that losing you might be their biggest mistake. Don't skip this moment, because while you're listening, they're staring at your old messages, hesitating on the send button. Something inside them is whispering your name again, softer than before, but stronger than ever. Stay till the end, because their next move might shock you. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to reveal next will make your heart race. Your person didn't sleep last night. They kept staring at the message they drafted but never sent. The one that started with your name and ended with tears they didn't want anyone to see. Something inside them shifted after what they heard. It wasn't just shock. It was heartbreak mixed with realization. They remembered moments they ignored, signs they brushed aside, and now, everything feels like it's collapsing back into their memory. Stay with me. Don't scroll. This is where it starts to get real. They thought they moved on. They told themselves, you were just a phase. But last night changed everything. The moment that rumor reached them, it unlocked a part of their soul they buried long ago. Now they're restless, pacing around, trying to make sense of emotions they can't control. Every sound reminds them of your voice. Every reflection feels like you're standing behind them. They opened your old photo, zoomed in on your eyes, and whispered your name under their breath like a secret prayer. Stay till the end because the truth that's coming next will break their silence. They tried to confirm what they heard, but nobody could give them a clear answer. That's what hurts them the most. The uncertainty, the not knowing. It's driving them insane, wondering if you're still the same or if everything they believed about you was a lie. But, here's the twist. What they don't know is that the story they heard was twisted by someone jealous. Someone who couldn't stand seeing the bond you two shared. And now the guilt is eating that person alive because they never expected your person to react this way. Your person isn't angry anymore. They're hurt but curious that they're preparing to see you, not to accuse, but to understand. Their heart wants the truth, not revenge. Stay with me because the next few seconds will show how destiny is pulling you both back together in the strangest way. The wind outside feels different today. Like the world is whispering your name again. Their intuition tells them something huge is about to happen. Something that could either heal everything or end it forever. But deep inside they're praying it's not too late. Their hands tremble as they pick up their phone again. The screen lights up with your name for a moment, but it's not a call. It's a memory playing like a flash of light across their heart. Stay till the end because the next heartbeat might change their mind. They know if they hear your voice one more time, everything will fall back into place. That's why they're afraid to call. Afraid of what their heart might do. But love doesn't disappear. It hides. It waits. And it always returns at the perfect moment. And that moment, my child, is closer than you think. Stay with me till the end because this is where everything starts to unfold. Your person woke up this morning with heavy eyes and a heart still replaying those words they heard about you. The same rumor that kept them awake has now turned into a mission to find out the truth with their own eyes. They didn't tell anyone. But they planned something quietly. They went back to places that reminded them of you. The cafe where you once laughed. The street where you said goodbye. Every step made them realize how much you still live inside their world. Stay with me. Don't scroll because something powerful is about to happen. Their heart beat faster when they saw something familiar. A note you once wrote tucked inside a book they never returned. The ink was faded but the message still burned. If one day you doubt me, remember how I looked at you. That single line broke every wall they tried to build. They sat there in silence, remembering your laughter. The way your eyes softened when you said their name. The rumors suddenly didn't make sense anymore. They could feel deep inside that you couldn't be the person those lies painted you to be. Stay till the end because destiny is turning the wheel right now. Meanwhile, the person who spread that story is starting to panic. They never meant for it to go this far. Jealousy twisted their words into something dangerous. But now they see your person's pain and guilt is eating them from the inside. The truth is slipping through their fingers and soon it will reach the light. Your person felt it, the sudden urge to know the truth straight from your lips. They looked at your last photo, the one where you were smiling without effort. And for the first time, they whispered, "I need to know what really happened." That was the moment love started fighting back against confusion. Stay with me because something divine is already moving behind the scenes. Coincidences aren't coincidences anymore. Your person is about to cross your path again. Maybe by accident, maybe by fate. But when it happens, everything they've been carrying inside will finally spill out in one breath. Right now, they're typing a message, deleting it, typing again. They can't find the right words because no words can capture the storm inside them. But the decision has been made. The truth will no longer sleep in silence. The universe is aligning small moments to bring both of you face to face. It's no longer about rumors or fear. It's about revelation and peace. Stay with me till the end because when they finally see you again, the look in their eyes will say everything words cannot. This is the calm before the emotional storm. The space where love prepares to defend itself. What they heard last night may have shaken them, but what they feel today is unshakable. And soon they'll realize that some connections can't be broken. Not by lies, not by time, not by anyone. Stay with me till the end because this part will make your heart pause for a moment. Today, your person stood in front of the mirror and saw exhaustion in their eyes. The kind that comes when your heart fights between holding on and letting go. They whispered your name again, softly this time, not out of anger, but longing. They finally decided to stop listening to everyone else. The rumors, the voices, the half-truths, they no longer matter. What matters is what their soul feels when they think of you. And deep down, they know something about you that no one can erase. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Because what happens next is the turning point. As the sun set, they found themselves near the place you once stood, almost without realizing how they got there. Every color in the sky reminded them of a day they didn't appreciate enough. That's when they felt it, a quiet sign, something invisible yet undeniable. The air felt charged. Like the universe was holding its breath. Then it happened. A message appeared on their screen, your name glowing softly. Just one sentence from you, I heard something, too. Their pulse stopped. Everything they'd been questioning suddenly turned into a wave of emotion they couldn't contain. Stay till the end because this moment right here, this is where destiny speaks. They opened your message again and again, reading every word as if it were a hidden code. You didn't defend yourself. You didn't explain. You simply said enough to make them understand that not everything needs proof. Sometimes faith is enough. That realization hit harder than any truth ever could. Now they're walking toward you with trembling hands and hope flickering like a candle. Their heart is louder than their fear. They don't know what they'll say when they see you, but they know they can't keep living with questions. They need peace, and peace begins with your eyes. Stay with me because the silence between you two will soon become sacred. No apologies, no blame, just two souls that finally understand that love doesn't fade, it transforms. Every lie that tried to separate you is about to burn out completely in the fire of truth. And when they finally stand before you, the world will feel still again. Their eyes will tell you everything. How much they missed you, how they believed in you even when they tried not to. And in that single look, all the confusion of yesterday will disappear. Something huge is waiting for you right there in that reunion. Healing, clarity, and a love that survived every rumor. So stay till the end, because the next heartbeat will carry a message stronger than any words. They still choose you. The chapter isn't ending, my beloved child. It's transforming into something far more powerful. The truth that once broke you both is now the bridge that brings you back, together. Stay with me till the end, because your story, it's just beginning. Stay with me till the end, because this is the moment everything you've been waiting for starts to make sense. The air between you and your person feels electric, like the entire world paused just to watch what happens next. They're standing there, eyes locked on yours, realizing that no rumor, no lie, no distance could ever erase what was written between you. For a moment, neither of you speaks. It's just silence, heavy but sacred, filled with the weight of everything left unsaid. You can see the exhaustion in their eyes, the nights they spent awake, the battles they fought in their mind trying to figure out what was true. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Because this moment right here is when hearts begin to speak louder than words. They take a slow breath as if trying to find courage hidden in the air. Their lips part slightly, trembling. But before they say anything, you already know the truth doesn't need an explanation. It's alive in the way they look at you, in the way your heartbeat matches theirs like it always did. Then finally, they say it soft, trembling, honest. I shouldn't have believed anyone but you. Those words hit harder than thunder. Every lie they heard about you fades like smoke disappearing into light. Stay till the end, because what happens next will give you chills. You don't reply immediately. You let the silence breathe. Your eyes speak forgiveness long before your voice does. And in that moment, they realize what they almost lost. The kind of connection people search for their whole lives, but rarely find. It's fragile. It's rare, and it's real. They step closer, close enough for the world to blur around you. You can feel their warmth, their regret, their longing. They want to fix everything, not with grand gestures, but with the simple truth that they still care. The tension melts into something softer, something eternal. Stay with me, because this feeling, this is what forever sounds like. The world outside moves on, but inside, this moment, time stands still. All the sleepless nights, all the tears, all the doubts, they finally make sense now, because every storm was leading both of you here to the peace that comes when love wins over confusion. They smile, not perfectly, but genuinely, as if they found home again. You realize you were never truly apart. The distance was just preparation for this reunion. Every broken piece of your connection has now turned into light, wrapping around both of you in quiet grace. Stay with me till the end, because this is more than a reunion. It's a reminder that love tested by truth becomes unbreakable. What they heard about you yesterday may have shaken them, but what they feel for you today has restored their faith completely. Now, as the night settles and stars appear, they whisper your name one last time. Not in fear, not in doubt, but in peace. And somewhere deep inside, both of you know this isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of something purer, stronger, and destined. Stay till the end, my beloved, because your miracle just began in silence. Stay with me till the end because what unfolds next will touch the deepest corner of your heart. The night that once carried confusion now feels softer, almost healing. Your person stands before you realizing that every tear, every sleepless moment was leading them right here to this undeniable truth shining in your eyes. They don't rush the moment. Every second feels precious, like time itself wants to make up for what was lost. You can sense the emotion in their silence, the weight of everything they wanted to say but couldn't. Stay with me. Don't scroll because this part will make you feel what words alone can't. A breeze passes between you and suddenly it's like all those old memories return at once. The laughter, the promises, the quiet glances that spoke louder than any love confession. They smile through tears, whispering your name as if saying it brings them back to life. The tension in their chest finally breaks into relief. They tell you how that rumor tore through their peace, how it felt like losing air for the first time. But then they say something that changes everything. I realized the story I heard about you was only meant to test the truth of what I felt. And in that single line, all the darkness that haunted them dissolves. Stay till the end because this is where love rewrites destiny. You both stand there not needing explanations anymore. Their hands find yours slowly. Hesitantly, but with a warmth that says everything. The world fades. It's just two souls, recognizing what's been there all along. And for the first time in forever, peace feels real again. They admit that they believed in you. Even when they were told not to. That no matter how hard they tried, your memory never stopped knocking on their heart. You can feel their sincerity, their fear, their hope, all colliding into one quiet promise that you will never be misunderstood again. Stay with me because this moment defines everything that comes next. They look at you and say, now I know what's real. I know who you are. It's not dramatic. It's pure. The kind of truth that doesn't need to be shouted. It just exists. You nod slightly, letting the calm of that sentence settle inside your bones. This is not just a reunion. It's redemption. Every wound between you begins to close. Not because of time, but because of truth. The same truth that survived the whispers, the distance, and the doubt. Stay till the end because you're about to see what forgiveness truly looks like. The night sky glows brighter as if even the stars are celebrating your healing. You both share a quiet smile that says, we made it. And somewhere in that stillness, you realize what they heard about you yesterday no longer matters because today they finally heard your heart. Stay with me till the end because your story is no longer about pain or fear. It's about peace, clarity, and divine timing. Everything that tried to tear you apart only proved how strong this connection truly is. And now the universe itself whispers, it was always meant to be you. Stay with me till the end because this part carries the calm after the storm. The peace that comes when everything broken finally finds its way home. Your person stood there for a long time just looking at you. No words, no defenses, just silence filled with understanding. It was like time stopped to let your heart speak freely for once. They never thought they'd feel this kind of peace again. After nights of doubt and endless thinking, now there's only stillness, soft, quiet, and real. You can see the weight lifting from their eyes, the exhaustion melting away as truth takes its place. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Because this is the moment everything changes forever. The world around you both feels smaller, warmer, almost sacred. Every sound, every movement carries meaning now. They reach out, not out of habit, but out of trust rebuilt from scratch. And when your hands touch, it's like a forgotten part of your souls finally exhales. They tell you how sorry they are, not for doubting you, but for letting other voices drown out their own heart. That's when you smile. Not because it's all perfect now, but because you understand. This isn't a fairy tale ending. It's something deeper, something earned. Stay till the end because this emotion is what most people spend lifetimes searching for. The truth they finally saw in your eyes shattered every rumor ever spoken. It reminded them that real love doesn't need defending. It reveals itself in presence, not in explanations. And in that moment, they realized they were never meant to hear about you from others. They were meant to feel you themselves. They laughed through tears, telling you how they tried to escape the memories but failed miserably. You laugh, too, because deep down you always knew they would come back. The way they look at you now isn't the same. It's gentler, wiser, and filled with gratitude. Stay with me because what's coming next is the part that will stay in your heart forever. You both talk for hours, not rushing anything. Every pause is comfortable. Every silence feels safe. It's like rediscovering a language only the two of you understand. Every word heals something unseen. Every smile closes an old wound. When they finally say, "I didn't lose you. I just had to find myself before I could return," your eyes fill with emotion. It's not about the past anymore. It's about the growth that happened in between. About how love when real finds a way to circle back stronger than before. Stay with me till the end because this final moment seals it all. As they walk beside you, everything feels aligned again. The universe, the timing, the silence, the love, the pain that once separated you now feels like the very thing that built your foundation. And as the stars shimmer above, you realize something powerful. What they heard about you yesterday no longer defines your story. What matters now is what they see in you today. Truth, peace, and an unbreakable bond that no rumor could ever destroy. Stay till the end because from this moment forward, every heartbeat is a quiet promise. They're not leaving again. Stay with me till the end because this part holds the most beautiful twist of all. The night feels lighter now, filled with peace that only truth can bring. Your person looks at you with that same expression they once tried to forget. Realizing they never truly stopped loving you, they only forgot how to admit it. For the first time in a long while, there's no tension, no blame, just presence. You both sit together, quiet, while the world keeps moving around you. It's as if everything that tried to separate you now bows down to the strength of what's unbreakable. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Because what happens next is the moment hearts remember what home feels like. They confess how they couldn't escape your energy even when they tried to move on. Every song, every scent, every random sign brought them back to you. And you realize something. They didn't return because they were lonely. They returned because destiny never stopped calling them back. They tell you about that rumor again, the one that haunted them. This time they laugh softly and say, "I can't believe I ever doubted something so pure." That one line says everything. The transformation, the forgiveness, the love reborn stronger than before. Stay till the end because what's about to unfold next will give you goosebumps. Your eyes meet and it's not awkward. It's divine alignment. The same spark that first connected you flickers again. Calm but powerful. You both realize you were never apart. You were just being prepared for a love that couldn't, clear's throat, be shaken by lies or distance. They reach for your hand again. And this time it feels like a promise. No words are needed because souls don't need explanations. They already understand. The air feels sacred, like heaven itself has leaned closer to witness your healing. Stay with me because this energy right here is what eternity feels like. They start to talk about the future now, not as a dream, but as something real. Every plan sounds softer, grounded in truth and understanding. You can hear it in their voice. They're not trying to fix the past. They're trying to build something honest from this moment forward. Then just before the night ends, they say the words that melt everything inside you. No rumor, no distance. No voice can change what my heart knows now. It's not loud, it's not dramatic. It's pure truth and it lands straight in your soul. Stay till the end because this isn't just love. It's redemption. The pain that once broke you both has now become the proof of how real this connection always was. What they heard about you yesterday was meant to shake them awake so they could finally see the light of who you truly are today. And as dawn begins to rise, painting the sky gold, you both know that this is not a second chance. It's the real beginning. Everything that was whispered in fear has turned into a story of faith. And the ending you're standing in now feels like peace. Stay with me till the end because this isn't just closure. It's a miracle wrapped in truth. Stay with me till the end because this moment carries the heartbeat of everything destiny planned. The sun is rising slowly, painting the world with light that feels new, like a silent promise that the pain of yesterday has finally expired. Your person watches you, unable to blink, afraid that this peace might disappear if they look away. Every second feels like a dream they don't want to wake from. There's no noise now, just the sound of truth breathing between you. The storm that once kept you apart has completely vanished, leaving behind only the warmth of understanding. Stay with me. Don't scroll because what's coming next will give you chills in the most beautiful way. They take a deep breath, their voice steady but soft. I finally understand why I couldn't let you go. They say it wasn't about attachment. It was about purpose. You were meant to change my heart, to teach me what real love is. The air around you vibrates with emotion, heavy yet healing. You smile, but your eyes shimmer with unshed tears. Everything that once hurt now feels distant, like a dream fading into morning light. You're not just reconnecting, you're remembering who you both were before the world interfered. Stay till the end because this realization is what souls spend lifetimes waiting for. They admit how that rumor nearly destroyed them inside. How they questioned everything. How they almost walked away from what heaven itself had written. Clear's throat, but then something in them refused to give up. A voice inside whispered your name like a prayer that refused to die. And now standing before you, they know that voice was right all along. It wasn't obsession. It was divine alignment. Every doubt they had was just a test to prove how strong the truth really is. Stay with me because what's happening now is pure transformation. They gently take your hand, tracing their thumb across your palm, grounding themselves in the reality of your presence. It's not a fairy tale. It's a homecoming. Every ache that once tore you apart now feels like proof of how much love your connection could survive. They whisper, I heard something about you yesterday, but today I see the truth for myself. That line echoes like a vow, dissolving every lie that once stood between you. You don't reply. You just let your eyes speak the language your hearts already understand. Stay till the end because this is the emotional crescendo. The part where everything finally aligns. You both stand under the morning sky, hearts calm, breathing in the relief of destiny fulfilled. The pain, the distance, the rumors, all of it was leading to this moment of clarity. And as the light touches both your faces, something inside whispers, it was always going to be you, too. There's no more fear, no more waiting. Just a quiet certainty that loved one. Stay with me till the end because what you're witnessing right now isn't coincidence. It's divine closure turning into a new beginning. Stay with me till the end because this is where the story turns from silence to light. The morning sun wraps everything in gold. And for the first time, your person truly breathes without fear. Their heart that once trembled in doubt now beats with steady faith, knowing that what they feel for you isn't confusion, it's truth. They stand a little closer, almost afraid to blink, as if the world might fade if they stop looking at you. Every detail, the sound of your voice, the way your eyes hold calm even after chaos, feels sacred. Now, this isn't just love. It's recognition. A soul remembering its other half. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Because this is the part where destiny takes a bow. They whisper your name with gratitude this time, not pain. You can see it in their smile. The heavy nights, the restless thoughts, the haunting rumor, all of it led here to peace. The same words that once broke their sleep are now powerless against the bond standing in front of them. You both laugh quietly, the kind of laugh that comes after tears. Every scar between you turns into a reminder of survival. You made it through storms meant to tear you apart. And now even the wind feels like it's celebrating your strength. Stay till the end because the universe is still speaking through this moment. They tell you, what I heard about you yesterday doesn't matter anymore. What I feel for you today is louder than any voice around me. Their honesty shakes you, not because it's dramatic, but because it's pure. The kind of honesty that heals, not hurts. They reach out, brushing your hair gently aside, and say, I'm done running from what's real. The world fades out again, leaving only the heartbeat between you. You realize this was never about proving who's right. It was about remembering what's real. Stay with me because this moment is everything people pray to feel once in their lifetime. The air grows warmer, softer, like the entire universe just exhaled relief. The pain that once separated you both has become the glue that now holds you closer. You don't talk about the past anymore. You talk about now, about how peace feels when it's finally earned. Your person takes a deep breath and says, "Thank you for not hating me when I didn't understand you." You smile because forgiveness has already happened, in your heart. This isn't the ending. It's the calm after everything, the rebirth after chaos. Stay with me till the end because this is where it all settles into forever. The day feels new. The world feels lighter. And your souls, they're finally resting where they belong. Every rumor, every tear, every sleepless night was just the universe rewriting your path toward one another. And as they walk beside you with that familiar calm, the truth echoes quietly inside your chest. What they heard about you yesterday almost broke them. But what they know about you today rebuilt them. Stay till the end because the chapter doesn't close here. It opens into a future where love no longer hides and peace finally stays. Stay with me till the end because this is the final heartbeat of a story heaven itself has been watching unfold. The day stretches open, slow and golden, and your person can't stop smiling. Not the shallow kind, but the real one that comes from relief. They look at you like they've just found the missing half of every prayer they ever whispered in silence. There's no tension now, no noise between you, only peace humming through the air. Every glance feels like closure, and every breath feels like a beginning. You can sense it in your bones. What once felt heavy now feels holy. Stay with me. Don't scroll because this moment right here is the proof that love never truly gets lost. They tell you softly, all this time, I was afraid of the truth, but the truth was never my enemy. Those words hid deep, melting every leftover wall between you. You realize this reunion wasn't just about them understanding you. It was about you both remembering what your souls already knew. Real love is louder than doubt. The rumor that once haunted them is now just a faint echo in the background, forgotten, powerless. What remains is something unshakable. Trust rebuilt from the ashes of confusion. You see it in their eyes. The fear is gone, replaced with gratitude, replaced with faith. Stay till the end because something beautiful is about to happen. They take your hand and hold it firmly like a promise written without words. You both stand still as if time is bowing to your peace. The world doesn't need to understand this connection anymore. It was never theirs to interpret. It belongs only to you two. Carved out by faith and protected by silence. Your person whispers, I wasted time believing noise instead of love. Never again. Their voice breaks slightly, but it's filled with honesty. You respond not with words, but with a smile that tells them everything. They're forgiven, and the story is safe. Now, stay with me, because this is what healing looks like in its purest form. A gentle wind moves around you like even nature is celebrating the reunion. Every leaf, every snorts, sound, every beam of light feels alive again. It's like creation itself is whispering. You did it. You both made it. The energy between you feels infinite, steady, sacred, unshakable. They lean closer, their forehead resting against yours, and the world falls silent once again. It's not passion this time. It's peace. The kind that comes only after every misunderstanding has finally surrendered to truth. You feel it deep inside. Nothing can break this again. Stay till the end, because here's the final truth. What they heard about you yesterday was never meant to destroy. It was meant to awaken. To remind them that love isn't proven in perfect moments, but in what survives, imperfection. And as they walk beside you into the quiet of the morning, you know this is where the real story begins. Not in pain, not in fear, but in clarity. The chapter of confusion has closed forever, and the new one filled with peace, honesty, and grace has just begun. Stay till the end, because the ending you just witnessed is everything destiny promised. Stay with me till the end, because this is where everything comes full circle. The sky glows softly now, painted with the colors of closure and new beginnings. Your person walks beside you, quiet but peaceful, carrying no rumors, no fear, only truth resting calmly inside their heart. Every step feels lighter than the last. The world that once seemed too heavy now feels almost weightless, like destiny finally took its rightful shape. You glance at them and they're already looking back at you with eyes that no longer question, only understand. Stay with me. Don't scroll, because this is the ending every heart secretly hopes for. They take a deep breath, the kind that releases everything old. I finally see it. They say softly. It was never about what people said. It was always about what I felt. And that feeling never lied. Those words hang in the air, golden and pure, wrapping around both of you like light. You smile, not out of relief, but out of recognition. Everything you went through, the silence, the confusion, the waiting, it all makes sense now. Because some stories aren't meant to be easy, they're meant to be eternal. Stay till the end, because this final truth will leave your heart glowing. They confess how the rumor broke something inside them, but also rebuilt something new. It taught them that love isn't fragile. It's tested so it can become stronger. And when they look at you now, they no longer see doubt. They see destiny. They see the one thing they couldn't replace. No matter how hard they tried, the air grows still, holding its breath as if heaven itself is watching this moment. The tension, the distance, the pain, all of it fades into the background, leaving only two souls. Finally resting in peace. You can feel it. The story has completed its circle, and now everything that was once lost has been found again. They whisper, "Thank you for staying when everything told you not to." Their voice cracks slightly, but their eyes shine with sincerity. You squeeze their hand gently, letting them know that the past is forgiven. That love already won. Stay with me, because this is the heartbeat of closure. Silent, real, unforgettable. The morning turns into light and the horizon stretches open like a promise kept. The world continues moving, but you both stay still for a moment longer, soaking in the feeling that something greater just unfolded. The rumor that started this story now feels meaningless, erased by truth, erased by love. You both walk away, not in hurry, not in fear, but in peace. The same universe that once tested you now guards you, wrapping your path in calm certainty. And as you walk, you can almost hear destiny whispering. You see, nothing said against love ever lasts. Stay till the end, because here's the final moment, the one your heart was waiting for. Your person stops, looks back at you, and smiles with quiet certainty. Yesterday I doubted, they say, but today I believe. And that's when you realize the real miracle wasn't that they came back. It's that love stayed even when everything else fell apart. The chapter closes not with drama, but with peace. Two souls, one truth, and a silence that means everything. The story ends, but the connection lives on. Stronger, purer, and unshakably divine. Stay with me till the end, because what you just witnessed isn't an ending. It's forever in motion.